Yeah, the most important game of the year is this next one, which is in San Diego. And for us, it's what's really important is that we talked a couple of months ago about that 90-minute performance, total focus, concentration, the way we start the game, the way we finish halves, the whole bit. So it's a good test for us, and we're looking forward to it against a good San Diego team. We felt it in our building. We got the win against them, but they're in a good way, and we have work to do. So we're excited for that opportunity, which then, of course, leads us into the Salt Lake game, which is a big one for us and our fans. So it's a great week ahead for us. Big opportunity.
With you mentioned the Salt Lake game, kind of having a midweek match in between. How is it important to keep the focus on the match ahead with such a big one following that?
But yeah, you can't. We don't even mention Salt Lake to the team. We know we're getting on a plane in a little while. We're going to California. There's a game. There's so much before the Salt Lake game, and so I think it's the way of the coaching staff, the way we handle the week, and the way we talk, and the way we show up, and what we're emphasizing, and these guys are professionals. They're not looking too far ahead. It'll come quickly, but we have to take one game at a time.
And with the quick turnaround and the midweek matches kind of coming back into the season with now a lot of games within a short period of time, how do you guys handle that both mentally and physically?
Listen, we all prefer games over training. We love training, chances to step back, work on things, principles of play, little game plans. We love training, but let's be honest, the coaches and the players, we love the games more, especially when you want to get right back out there and get a result. So the way we handle it is we manage the workloads, the physical and cognitive workloads in weeks like this, but it's also a chance for other guys to potentially get opportunity. So it's as a step, how do we handle it? We think also which how to use our roster. So yeah, it's lots of things to consider, but we love the rhythm of 3 games in a week.
Chris, do you think it's positive for the team to have this San Diego game right before the real Salt Lake, so you guys can change a little bit the image you gave the fans on Saturday?
Yeah, I do think I like that there's one game in between, because it gives us an opportunity to just show how good we are. The most important thing is we show progress, and the games are our test. This is where we study, and then we take a test, and the test is now in San Diego. And then for our fans, it's the biggest test of the year, right, on Saturday. But it is nice to have we have so many little things to work out that in training you attempt to work at it, but the game will show you, are you getting more questions right on the test? So I think it's nice that we have one in between. Imagine the momentum we could bring after this San Diego game into our building on Saturday. So again, we're the last game is the last game, Mauricio. We don't think too much about it. We learn from it, we look at it, we close the door, and after the game becomes before the game. So we're already on to San Diego, and we're ready to show how good we are again.
What do you have to say about San Diego? Because we beat them here, but it's going to be a different game in another building.
Yeah, they're a really good team. They're with Lozano, with Dreyer, with Terskov. They have top players all around the pitch. They're a team that scores lots of goals. They're a team they're the best team in the league with possession. They move the ball. They spread the field. They rotate lots. They have a big challenge to teams. We know what we're up against because we played them one time already, and we see what the team has. I think they have a clear identity, and that's easy to see, harder to stop. So we love the challenge. It's a good team. We feel like, honestly, this team, we play on the road, we go to win. We say we're at home on any pitch. So this is all due respect to our opposition, but why should we not think to go and get 3 points in San Diego? That's how we're looking at it.
And last one, I know you don't want to talk about Real Salt Lake, but un mensaje para los fanáticos, porque esta semana estamos felices, se viene el clásico de las montañas rocosas el sábado.
Yeah, para este sábado, grandísimo sábado, pero sí, es para nuestros aficionados es más importante partido de año. Por favor, viene otra vez, por favor, viene.
Casa llena.
Sí, sí, necesitamos energía, pasión de aficionados. So, por favor, viene.
Gracias, Chris.
And any injury updates?
We're looking mostly healthy. Even Rafa Navajo, who came out off last game with a little bit of an ankle, looked all right today. It's questionable, but we'll have to see. It'll be hard to keep him off. I know this. He's such a fighter, but we got to be smart with that one. We'll see how it's day to day. We'll see.